quarter. The tough jumper. Yes! Dwayne Wade, you are a giant!
The playoff chase continues tonight for the Heat with a stop in Milwaukee to take on the team just ahead of them in the playoff standings. 13 games left for the regular season starting tonight as the Miami Heat visit the Milwaukee Bucks at the top of the hour right here on Sunsports. John, everybody ready. All hands on deck, and it's cold. All hands in the sweaters, apparently, because it's cold. Luol-Deng, Goran Dragic, Hassan.
Hassan, get that hood on, brother.
He still looks slick. Look at him coming off his nice award-winning week, which we'll get to in a moment as we walk you inside. Let's go back to the injury itself, John. He goes for a block here.
Yeah, this happened in the second quarter. He goes up to try to contest Plumlee's shot. This is very common for shot blockers. Got his hand stuck in the rim there between his fingers and really jammed it up there good. Started bleeding and had to get off and get it stitched up. But he only plays 12 minutes. He had 8 boards and 7 points, was in a good rhythm, had 2 blocks, you know, pretty efficient for just the limited minutes. But then after that, the rebounds really got away from Miami. They're out-rebounded by 19. So let's go to the video here and see the finish. Heat look like they're in control, up 12 with just over 5 minutes, and then here comes the barrage. Ilyasova knocking down a triple. The drive and kick action here. Middleton getting comfortable again out there beyond the arc. They're 4th in the NBA in three-point shooting, and you see why. And look at this lean in here. Ilyasova continuing to knock down shots. He finished with 19 points. You know, Heat trying to regroup here, Will.
Well, as you see it too, John, what happened to Miami offensively? We're seeing a lot of Bucks makes, but what's going on with the Heat offensively that they just seem to be out of rhythm and not moving the ball?
Turnovers, making poor decisions on the offensive end. We're going to see a great example here as they try to execute. Dragic getting hung up, short clock. Has to get it to Bird, and the shot clock you know, goes off. They wind up finishing with 20 turnovers. And 20 on the road.
20 turnovers. Hard to win like that.
Hard to win.
Yeah, and here's the play we showed you. At this point, okay, 14-0 run over. You think maybe, okay, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. This is a crucial play, though, John.
This is a possession you have to have. The jumper right there needs to tap it to his team. Somehow Bayless comes up with it, and it's just scramble city here. Pachulia throws it out. Middleton happens to be there, and, you know, that's all it takes. But, you know, if you make that extra free throw, each point adds up. You know, you have an opportunity to at least tie the game. So it's just a really frustrating loss. And look at this trend, Will, that Rod, our graphics guy, helped us with here. This is incredible. You know, they've been up double figures and have lost each of the 4 games. They haven't been able to hold on down the stretch. The Bucks have charged. Getting things going. Let's start with Dragic. He did a nice job working that high pick and roll action, finishing at the rim when he could. Also finding his pull-up jump shot game, which is strong. When they go under that screen, he'll make them pay. Look at him running the floor, receiving the pass here on the move. He uses that right shoulder, shelters the ball well to get shots up. This one was a tough one. 3-ball after taking some contact. Dragic really performed at a high level. You know, wind up having 16 points and 6 assists, a couple of steals. I love the way he attacked. And then, of course, the all-star, the guy who's going to the Hall of Fame here. He got his long-range game going early, and that really sets up everything else. When you got to come out and guard him, you then can break it down with the mid-range game, the crossovers getting the rim. Look at the little floater here over top of Plumlee. And again, getting to that mid-range area when the lane is clogged. And this has been the difference on why he was the Eastern Conference you know, Player of the Week there in terms of being able to make those mid-range shots. Look at this play. This kind of just fell in his lap. Sometimes when you're hustling and scrapping, things happen. And Wade able to get that one to tie the score.
Again, they did their job, did the Heat backcourt. You see they're combining for 37 points. Combined, they shot over 50% from the field.
And you need that when you're out on the road. You need those guys to step up. Rio is aggressive, coming out, making plays on the offense and defensive end. Looked for his quick catch and go moves, being able to isolate, go one-on-one. You see him here getting all the way to the rim, drawing drawing an N1 opportunity. He was good here, moving without the basketball, and always has an ability to finish in traffic. Here we see the opportunity to catch and shoot from the corner. And he also got help from Walker. Walker made some timely shots in that third quarter when they needed a shot in the arm offensively, and we really went on that run. It was Walker in his ability outside. This one was ridiculous. Look at him, he's on the hash mark. That ball scraped the rafters right there. And here's the third one he made, finishing with 9 points on those 3 for 3 beyond the arc. Had 4 boards as well.
Yeah, he gave him a lift. Rio gave him a lift. And again, the storyline of this game was the fact that they're up 16, John. They're taking charges. They're playing well. This group off the bench, they're led by Rio's 14. Walker's 9 on the 3 of 3 John mentioned. Strong for Miami. And then that collapse down the stretch is all we're going to remember. Versus Fox Studios in Fort Lauderdale. Once again, the final 89-88. The Bucks win on a buzzer beater. If you'd like to catch tonight's game, again, it was a dramatic one. Tune in tonight at midnight or tomorrow at noon as we replay all of tonight's action presented by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For my partner, John Crotty, Jason Jackson, Eric Reed, and the coach, Tony Fiorentino, I'm Will Mansell saying thanks for watching. We leave you now with the final take.